So let's move on to the next section. On this section, he hits the harmonic chord, again on the 12th fret. You can play all the strings. I play the bottom 4. You can certainly play as many strings as you'd like. I'm just comfortable playing the bottom 4 strings, and you get this. Okay, so you hit that nice and quick. Make sure you hit all the strings at a good brisk stroke. And you'll notice you hear a lot of D tone in, at least I hear a lot of D tone in that harmonic. You hear a lot of that. So after he hits that chord, then he hits open, the bottom 3 strings going up, open. He hits this. Okay, so the bottom 3 strings. And then hit the 3rd string again, which was the G, which is now turned to D. So you get this. Then hit this 3rd string D. And now we're going to go up here to the 7th, and he does harmonics on the bottom 3 strings. And then he comes back down and does the chord again on the 12th. So this whole, what I'm calling anyway and defining the 3rd part, is the following. So now that note holds, and we're going to move on to what I will call the 4th little riff. Okay, so this is very similar to what we just did. He had just hit, on the last part, we'd hit this chord. It rang out, and now again he does the 3 open notes. But notice this time he plays them a little faster. He does this. And then he goes to the harmonics. Again, those 3 strings on the 7th. And then he goes to the chord on the 12th. So if we put those last 2 parts together, we'll get the following. The first chord. Timing's off there with the song, but it's something like that. If I play that clip, I can actually play that here. You can hear it in the background just a little bit, and I'll play along with it. Let's move on now to the next clip. Your only rivers run cold. These city lights. The last part we just heard is a little hard to hear in that last note because the Bono's singing at the same time. But here's what I hear. There's 2 ways you can do this, and of course you can always change it up. He played 2 open notes, the E, the 1st string, and the 2nd string. Then he played a harmonic on either the 3rd string on the 7th fret, right here. You can play that same harmonic on the 2nd string, 12th fret. So it was these 2 open strings, and then he plays a chord, and I think he's playing open strings here. I play the bottom 4 strings. Now, you can also just play the harmonic chord on the 12th that we've been playing in the other parts. But I don't hear that tone in this last piece of video that we just listened to. I hear this. So two different ways to play it. Or you can hit the harmonic down here on the 12th. Or you can play it with the harmonic, all harmonic chord on the 12th. Okay, let's go to the next clip. On that segment we just heard, we had, previous to this segment that we're just going to go through, we ended with this, or with this. And now you hear the Edge play two open notes, the first and the second string, and then he's going to play three harmonics, the first, second, and third string. And then he's going to move up to the 7th and play the 6th, the 4th, and it could be the 3rd or the 4th, same string. Same, they're both tuned the same. But I play the 1st, the 4th, and then the 2nd string on the 7th fret. So it sounds like this. So if you listen to that video carefully, that's what I hear. Again. So I'm going to play those last two segments now together so you can see the timing. You'll notice the Edge, while the notes aren't that complicated and it's just doing notes on the 12th and the 7th frets, his rhythm and his beats are a little different, and he pauses between notes differently, so it brings together a nice melody. Each segment is subtle in the timing of the notes, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So let's listen to the music here, and I'll chime in. Here we go.